What's up, everybody? Just kind of wait for some folks to get up in here tonight. Not extremely hungry tonight, so that's why you don't see a thumbnail with a ration in it. It's just going to be some random ration items tonight. And I've got an idea, which I will pitch to you guys here in a moment. And we might go with it. We'll just see what happens, and it may end up being something cool. Hello, Miss Marilyn. Tell me my chat's not working. Might not be working. It's been a long time since I've done this whole outside thing. And for me to touch the chat, my phone is just kind of precariously balanced on the handrail right now. So, okay. So there's a few people in here right now, which I'll go through this again here in a moment. But for right now, anybody who's in here, if you would want to be basically a guest on this live stream right now, I can have you email me, and if you're willing to be interviewed, just it pretty simple, I ask questions, you answer them. It'll either be interesting or it won't. That's totally kind of up in the air. But if somebody in the chat right now would like to do that, then just let me know, and I will make it happen right now. If you email me, I can't just throw my phone number out there, obviously. But if you want to email me your number, I could make this happen right now. Just something kind of random, and just something kind of try to change it up a little bit. Just because, like I said, I'm not extremely hungry tonight, and I've got a whole bunch of ration stuff, just random ration items, leftover items. I don't know. I don't really know what all I've got sitting in there. A lot of that stuff is extras that I've had, and just random stuff that I've put together and stuff like that. So if someone in the chat wants to just be someone to be interviewed, let's. My email is oldsmokey1969@gmail.com, and we can make this happen. I'll take my little microphone right here, and I'll clip it to my phone, and you will be interviewed. Now, I might ask some hard questions. I don't know. I haven't prepared for this. This would totally be off the cuff. Like I said, it'll either be interesting or it won't, and I won't make it very long. 15, 20 minutes, something like that, 30 minutes, just depending on how it rolls out. But I have been wanting to try out this whole kind of a podcast theme type deal, and I really want to try to just get random people I either barely know, even if someone I know, but if someone I know, basically they have to be willing to act as if I don't know them. So any question that I ask, they just have to be assuming that I don't know the answer to it. So, but yeah, I've been thinking about trying to interview some people. Just it'd be something fun that I would enjoy doing, and you never know what'll come up. So let me check my email. There we go. What's up, CT? And I seen Miss Marilyn in here. I know Carla Gale, Curious Pete. Who else else is up in here tonight? 29th ID, 116th IR Reenactor. Cyanide Cookies. Hello, hello. I could actually interview Dan. Even we could. I think I can call him through Slack if I'm not mistaken. So I could even do that if Dan wanted to do that. That is. Anybody. I'm open for anybody. And you know what? I have not made a post about this or anything, so maybe I should do that, because it seems like YouTube is absolutely not promoting anything that I do anymore, which is, it is what it is. I don't do this for any type of recognition. I do it because, number one, I enjoy it. Number two, we all enjoy hanging out together. That's really the main reason why I've continued to do this. So, what was I doing? Wow. Oh. That's right. Sorry, guys. I need to find my own live stream here. There we go. Share. Copy link. Yeah, I had a couple things. I had an idea of ration-wise that I could do. I've got a couple older rations. I've got one that is probably a wow. My brain is just not working right now. Sorry, guys. It's a what's the word I'm looking for here? It's a reproduction, and I think it's a really fairly old one. I think. I don't know. I'm not sure. And okay, so Shocker. Shocker I might just interview him, and basically, Shocker, I know you're watching, so if we do this, just basically assume that I know nothing about you at all and roll with it like that. So let me create a post, or I might just make a short really quick. Maybe I might try it. Let's see here. Let's see how this works out. Nope, can't do that because then I can't post a link. So, of course, it's not going to be. This is going to be weird. This is not going to turn out properly. Create a post. I'll use that picture that I just put up there, or I just took. Alright. Paste. So, the random ration items that I have tonight, we I might be building a ration out of all the extra stuff that I have and giving it away to someone who might send a super chat. The only restriction I'll have on that is whoever does super chats or whatever, the giveaway thing will have to be the United States, because that would kind of defeat the purpose, because international shipping is beyond ridiculous. I don't understand why they can't do a little better on that. Let me see what my messages say here. Alright, hang on. Send. Shocker, send me a picture of you real quick. I don't have one. Yeah, it's really nice. I mean, it's kind of hot. How hot is it? It's a question. It is 87 degrees right now, but it got pretty hot today. Whenever I was out here a little bit ago, talking to my neighbors, it was rather hot. So I want to burn a vintage camel while, I'll tell you, instead of taking you guys with me, let me just go grab. I'm gonna go grab one of those camels real quick, and hopefully we'll get this figured out. And I can answer questions, do all that stuff too. I guess somebody could interview me at some point. That might be interesting. I don't know. All right, be right back. Whew. All right. Sorry, guys. Gave y'all a few minutes to chat with amongst yourselves there. Get that microphone here. All right. Oh. Yeah. All right. Okay. Hello. All right. Your live stream. Looks good to me. Let me. There you go. All right. Let me. I'm gonna mute you up. Yeah. Do that. Right. Try to get this picture of you up. I'm just gonna hold it up there for a couple minutes, and that way. Your number won't be up there or anything like that. But there's Shocker. If it'll focus, maybe. Yeah. Be cool if I could get it to take up half the screen and focus on both. There we go. I'll be a little bit out of focus. That's okay. But you guys should be able to hear him just fine, I would hope. And hopefully you'll be able to hear me. But, okay, so let's just do a... basically, the way this is going to work is... First name, Steven. Going to keep it on a first name basis. And... basically treat it like I don't know anything at all about you, and we'll just go from there.
By the way, that's my wife, and she, of course, has her own channel, which is MRE Wife, Doxy Mom.
Alright, you're going to have to not have me on speaker.
Okay.
Because it's like really, really bad echo.
Oh, okay. Hold on. How about now?
Much better.
Right, I'm going to get my Bluetooth. Keep talking.
Okay, so this is Steven. Just want to start off by asking you, the initial question is, what do you think is interesting about you? What makes you interesting? Is there anything interesting about you? If you were to tell someone about who you are, or you wanted to try to impress someone, what would you tell them? I can't hear you, dude. Barely. Very, just, yeah, it's, you're gonna have to hold the phone.
Okay, well, that sucks.
Yep, not on speaker, and you're gonna have to hold the phone.
Okay, well, I'm trying to eat dinner, because I eat while I'm watching you eat.
Well, you got a little bit then.
Okay, what's interesting about me? I'm a bug guy. So, oddly enough, everything I do revolves around reading about insects, killing insects, teaching other people how to kill insects. It's weird, but that's what's interesting, I suppose.
Okay, so you kill things, bugs, basically insects, for a living. Hey, what's up, Chris? Thanks for the super chat, my dude. Anybody who's got any questions for Steven here, just feel free. And yeah, man, thanks for the super chat, Chris. So Steven says he kills insects for a living. He thinks that's what makes him interesting. I think we can do better. I think so. I think he can do better. I think he's much more interesting than that. I think every single person has something that is very interesting that they don't even realize is interesting. So
I rock a mean flat top.
Well, that's interesting because you know, that used to be an extremely popular hairstyle, I would say, back in the 50s.
50s.
Yeah, 50s and 40s. 40s and 50s, because I would say World War II era guys that got out of the military just continued with the high and tight, flat top.
Yep. And it's just cool.
It's just cool. I can't do it. I don't have that type of hair that will stick up, I guess, is what I'm going for.
Do.
No, I promise you I don't. I've tried it.
I've seen you without a hat.
And yes. Well, I mean, I'll take my hat off right now. Like, my hair is not the type of hair that will stick up like that. And I also have a triple crown on top of my head. Question for Steven. Who is your favorite ration reviewer and why? Is it CT? Question mark. Thank you for the question, CT, and the super chat.
Of course it's CT. Why would it not be? I love my Canadians.
Yeah, you can't beat the Canadians.
No.
I can't say anything offensive about a Canadian that I can think of right off the top of my head. And
they apologize anyway.
They would apologize for
you being upset.
for me saying something offensive.
Right.
Dan, Cyanide Cookies came in with a super chat. Says, I kill insects, but recreationally. And by that, I mean whilst I'm...
recreating.
Yeah, recreating.
Recreating?
Recreating? Yeah, recreating, maybe. I guess it's spelled the same, right? Recreating and recreating?
Sure, why not?
Just on how you pronounce it? I'm not sure. Well, thank you for the super chat, Dan. Appreciate you guys. CT as well. So,
actually my favorite all time.
I was going to say, honesty is what we're looking for here.
One of the first ones I ever saw, which was Kiwi Dude. I used to love his videos.
I like Kiwi Dude. His videos, I'm glad that he never did take them down, because a lot of guys, once they stop doing something on YouTube, or girls, either way, when they stop doing the YouTube thing, a lot of people, they're like, I don't want that part of my life still up there and out there. And a lot of people do delete that part of their life. And most of the time, it's not saved. Unless they're extremely popular, which I'd say somebody has downloaded a pretty decent library of Kiwi Dudes that someone could repost those videos. I'd say a lot of people in the community, especially nowadays, got started with Steve, or they saw a Gundog, G Schultz, or Kiwi Dude video. You know, we're talking, if you came in 3 or 4 years ago, you might have seen one of those videos first, and that might have been what got you interested. But probably the second video you clicked on would have been a Steve video, and then you just kind of stayed down that path, and it becomes something I know a lot of people do is with YouTube, is they'll turn on the autoplay, and they'll just immediately go to whatever, or they'll just leave their phone or their laptop or whatever sitting there, and it'll just continue to play whatever YouTube suggests. So that's where the algorithm becomes interesting, and that becomes part of what makes a YouTuber popular. It doesn't necessarily have to be what that YouTuber's content is. It has to be what the algorithm picks out as being promoted. And if they promote your videos, then they'll end up being on that autoplay list, and it'll be played right after a video that's in the same genre, typically. Not always, but typically, if it's in the same ballpark of type of content, then it'll just get picked up and promoted. So if you had to tell a basically, if you had to tell someone your life story in one paragraph, what would you tell them? And then I want to know why you would tell them that.
Well,
these aren't easy questions, because
no, okay. I grew up in a military family, so that's all I ever wanted to do. You know, when I grew up, and I got to do that, I got to go off and have my fun. Now I'm settled down.
So the military basically is what you strive to do as a kid.
Yep.
Because you grew up in a military family. And then once you got to do, was it a letdown once you got in there? No,
I loved it.
So
MREs, I got to find out what MREs were.
How long were you in the military?
Total 10 years.
Oh, you spent 10 years in the military. So what was your designation?
What did I do?
Yeah, what was your job?
Most of the time, I will skip a few years there, but most of it was in the combat engineers.
Combat engineers?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Corps of engineers, I guess, yeah.
Oh, you were in the Corps of Engineers, so you were in the Army then?
Yeah.
All right. So 10 years in the Army Corps of Engineers, mainly that's where you spent most of your time. So
Yep.
then I want to know, why is that how you would describe yourself to someone?
Well, that took up a good portion of actually all my 20s. You know, and it was what I'd always wanted. It's what I got. It says my nose is long. Started. Well, they don't even have the designation anymore. Is excuse me, 51B, which is carpentry and masonry specialist.
So you were a carpenter and
Yeah, I'm
a
just reading
mason.
the chat there.
So you did like you might have laid some brick
Well,
and
I laid some block. We got to blow things up. That was a lot of fun. We got to build things.
when I think of Army Corps of Engineers myself, which around where I live next to the Ohio River, and I think of building locks and dams on major waterways throughout the United States as being part of the Army Corps of Engineers jobs or what they do. I know the Coast Guard runs it after that, but the Army Corps of Engineers is what comes in and actually they build these things from scratch.
Right, that's a civilian part of the Corps of Engineers
Right.
that does that stuff.
Well, I mean, you can look at it as the civilian part, but it's pretty strategic in its the overall aspect of making our country, or I guess if you think about the things that they've done and why they've done them, is to make us into a superpower. Without the locks and dams, you wouldn't have had the development up and down the rivers like you do. You wouldn't have had the power plants being able to run efficiently like they do. So it's actually really integral what they build, these locks and dams. Without them and controlling that water flow and water level, then you wouldn't have these. Well, I guess you can't see it from here. I'd show you, but there's a huge power plant that I worked at, just right there. It's about, as the crow flies, I would say it's less than a mile away. If
Is that the place you showed me pictures of before?
Probably, I would say. I mean, I've got pictures. I've worked in power plants for, uh, I guess on and off for 20 years roughly. So I've been in and out of a lot of power plants, but I spent a lot of time in this power plant up here right before I had an accident that prevented me from being able to work. So I'll tell that story one of these days. Hopefully, well, not hopefully. I do avoid talking about it to a certain extent. Of course, it has, or forcefully became a large part of my life, but it's nothing. I mean, it's nothing I'm proud of or anything. So now that brings me to my next question: is what is something that you would tell someone that you're extremely proud of? That could be anything from, a lot of people will immediately say their kids. So I want to preface that by saying most people are proud of their kids, and of course that definitely can be part of your answer. But on top of your children, what else would you say that you're proud of?
Um, you want achievements?
No, not necessarily.
Well, man, I'm proud to have a good marriage. Proud to hopefully be uh, a responsible enough Christian. And I'm proud of the achievements I have made in life. I got to, do what I always wanted to do, which was, join the Army. Got to go off to Iraq and come back without any scratches. That was a plus. And, I've gotten to actually live life just by, by God's grace and, like I said, have a good wife, good family because of it. So that's what I'm proud of.
So you got to achieve a main goal that you had in life, which
I was,
which was
I was,
joining the military and spending some time in there.
yeah. I mean,
So
that's
that
still
has
have it, of
been
course, but
obviously a large part of your life. Uh, so you have kids?
yep. Have
More?
three.
You got 3 kids?
Yep. Almost all grown too, and that's a great thing.
Yeah, my kids are basically grown, I would say. I mean, both my kids still live with me, but one actually, strange. Well, I mean, I don't know, strangely enough, but coincidentally turns 20 tomorrow. Um,
Wow.
yeah, yeah, I feel like an old man. So I got one turning 20 tomorrow, and I had one just turned 17 back in February. So my kids, you could say they're basically grown. I mean, neither one of them's out of the house yet, but my oldest is going to college full time, and he also works. And my youngest just started working this past week uh, at the same place as my older son works, and that's a good thing. That they both need some sort of structure as far as a job goes. Where they have to do things, or they can't keep that job. So thank you, Chris. Yeah, I just happened to glance up and see that in the chat there. Um, yeah, he's got to work all day tomorrow, so we're not doing anything special for his birthday tomorrow. I mean, I'll tell him happy birthday, but we'll celebrate his birthday as soon as we can get everybody together. But you mentioned the fact that you're proud of having what you would consider a successful marriage. That's something that's becoming a lost art, I would say. It's not something that's valued like it used to be. The nuclear family, period, isn't something that's looked at as being important anymore. Not by everybody, because I'm one of those people that thinks that it's very important to have a mother and a father figure in a child's life. It's not something that's 100% necessary. I know that there are people that have successfully raised children on their own. I'm not saying it's impossible or anything like that, and I'm not saying things happen to where that it becomes necessary for someone to raise a child on their own. But I think the fact that not everybody looks at it as being something that should be strived for, I think that's not really it. Now, this is an opinion of mine. I think that's something that should be a little more valued nowadays than definitely than it is. And a lot of people don't take pride in being able to continue to keep a relationship together for an extended period of time. A lot of basically disposable relationships anymore. It's recycle. You get sick of somebody, instead of dealing with it or working through issues, you just move on to the next one. And I don't necessarily think that's the greatest way to go. I just saw a super chat. Happy birthday to your son, Miss Sunshine, with a $15 super chat. Well, thank you, Miss Sunshine. You definitely did not have to do that. I'm going to tell him he'll have to watch. He'll have to watch some of this live stream to see everyone's wishing him a happy birthday. You guys, I appreciate that. He
wow, Jimbo, that's a sucky comment.
Jimbo.
Yeah. Is this ration night or Dear Abby? Wow.
Well, you know what? It's easy to click off. It's not a big deal. I do the same thing basically every week. I sit down. I typically open up a sealed ration, and I have, I go through the food. I try to talk to the chat as much as I can, and honestly, just going to throw this out there. I'm doing this part for me. and hopefully you guys enjoy it. But I'm basically doing this part right here because this is something I've wanted to do, and hopefully you guys will enjoy it. And I'm going to try to make it interesting, and it either will be or it won't be. Like I said before I started this, it'll either be interesting or it won't be. Some people might find it interesting, some people won't. So that I'm going to move on to my next question. If outside of watching a ration review or a ration video, if you were to open up YouTube and pick out something, a genre, or even a creator or a video of some type, what would you want to look up? What would you be watching?
Well, I really enjoy Iraq veteran 8888.
Okay.
I love just their gun gripes videos.
Okay.
Series, I guess that's the one I really love. Trying to think of who else. Pretty much anything Star Wars. Man, I've been watching a lot of Star Wars lately. Some of the fan-made films.
So there's a lot of secondary Star Wars content that people create their own. I'm going to guess extremely low budget films.
Some of them are actually, really impressive with the CG as well as just the acting. I guess it's really amazing sometimes. Some of it is pretty low budget.
Well, you don't have to have a budget for content to be good. That's one thing I'll say. It's all about the creator. It's all about what if they can put themselves out there enough, or if they're talented enough or creative enough, then you can make something out of nothing nowadays. As long as you've got a cell phone with a decent camera on it, and the sound is decent enough, and it's watchable. Because I've tried to watch videos before where the sound was absolutely horrible. I just couldn't watch it. I mean, there might have been a decent video there, but I couldn't get through this, not being able to hear it properly, or it being really loud and screechy. But so I didn't know that's a whole. Of course, Star Wars is huge to a lot of people. I honestly, a lot of people are going to hate me for this, but I have never seen all the movies. I have watched some Star Wars, but I've never seen all the movies. And I know Josh McCouga, who co-hosted Eating History with me. He would do trivia and stuff, and he worked for I can't remember the name of that company right off the top of my head. They did like sports and movie premieres, and they interviewed celebrities, and dang it, can't remember the name of that company. Anyway, he worked for them, and they did a lot of Star Wars stuff. So he talked about Star Wars quite a bit whenever we were hanging out together, and I had nothing to add to the conversation. Just like right now, if I was to try to talk to you about Star Wars, I would sound like an idiot because I just don't know. I don't know anything about it, honestly. So,
You're a history guy. It happened a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away.
So, it's set now. Is Star Wars set a long time in the past? Is that how that's set up?
It says.
Okay, so
I can't argue with Spielberg and yeah.
So basically, in a different galaxy, many, many, many years ago, is what it's
far away.
Basically what it's coming to. So I guess it would be part of that galaxy. Well, I mean, I don't know. It's a history thing then, to an extent. They set it up to be a past event. I guess I didn't realize that till you just said that. Of course, I've heard that and I've seen that. But hello, Off-World Adam. Yeah, I never really thought of it that way though. So what was I going to ask you?
Forbidden Planet. Yeah, there we go.
Forbidden Planet is the best.
I'm sorry, bus stop. So yeah, some of the Forbidden Planet. Wow.
I don't know what.
Of course, it's a movie. Very old one. Of course, they mentioned the Mandalorian too, and Mandalorian absolutely rocks.
Mandalorian. See, you're talking about this stuff. I'm completely lost, but that's what's cool about having a conversation like this. I mean, I just learned something, and I just had a revelation in my head about the whole it being in the past and it, being set up kind of like a historical event type of situation that I never really thought of it that way.
One of the cool things is if you watch, let's say Empire Strikes Back, right? Which came out in, I think, 82, 82, I forget. Anyway, I don't know if you're lagging or maybe you are on my screen, but anyway, Luke Skywalker pulls out of his fighter a ration, and a survival ration, which is pretty cool.
So that was the first film then, in 82?
No, second.
Oh, that was the second film, in 80 or 82. So Star Wars started in the 70s then, huh?
Right, 77.
Oh, I didn't know that either. Huh.
But, no, what was cool though, he crashes on a planet, and he reaches in his fighter, his X-Wing, and he pulls out a ration.
So a pilot survival ration, more or less.
Absolutely. It was pretty cool.
Huh.
But if you read what it was like sesame sticks, I think M&Ms or something like that. But,
whatever they had sitting on the production table that they could throw into a pouch, I'm sure.
Well, it was like a tackle box almost, or a screw bin. But yeah, you have to look it up sometime.
Yeah, I'll check that out. I definitely want to see it now.
Okay, I'm sorry. Chris says 1980, so.
Empire Strikes Back comes out? Okay, so the film started in 1980 then.
That
was the second film.
That was the second one.
Okay, got it. The original Star Wars is my favorite. So the original Star Wars was like, James Earl Jones, Harrison Ford, what's the girl's name?
Carrie Fisher.
Carrie Fisher, okay. Carrie Fisher.
Mark Hamill.
Mark Hamill.
Yeah, he was Luke Skywalker.
Oh, really? Yeah.
He also had like Peter Cushing, which he was a very big name, and Alec Guinness, also, really big names that were in that film. So.
Yeah, those were before my time actors. Well, not all of them. I mean, James Earl Jones, obviously, he stayed relevant throughout my younger years, I would say. I mean, I'd say Field of Dreams, obviously I'll never forget that. Kevin Costner. And then Harrison Ford has done some outstanding films throughout the years. I can't remember what the last thing I watched him in was, but Harrison Ford's a great actor. Carrie Fisher, I remember her, but I don't remember her doing much other outside. I can't think of anything she's done outside of Star Wars. I'm sure she did, but
Jay and Silent Bob Strikes Back.
Oh, she's in a
nun. She was also in The Jerk with Steve Martin.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Those are old classics. Well, old Steve Martin, dude. I saw Dick Van Dyke on TV the other day. I think he's 89 years old, and holy cow, dude, does he look amazing for being 89 years old. If you guys don't believe me, or don't, if you don't even know who Dick Van Dyke is, Dick Van Dyke was huge back in the 80s for sure. I used to watch the Dick Van Dyke Show growing up, and
60s.
Yeah, I mean, probably, throughout the 60s, 70s. He's been, he was an iconic name long before I was born, and he was very relevant in my younger years with the Dick Van Dyke Show. It was a big thing. I don't know if I was watching reruns or if they were new in the 80s.
Watching reruns.
Was I?
By the way, Dub C, yeah, I love you. You know why now.
Aletha, you've met Dick Van Dyke, huh? Oh, no, wait. Kevin Smith, wait. Okay, yeah, Kevin Smith. Kevin Smith seems like, he seems just like a regular dude. He doesn't seem like somebody who took on the movie star role or the big television personality type role. I think Dick Van Dyke's probably done some big movies. I don't know. I don't know much about his history. I just remember the Dick Van Dyke Show growing up. When I was growing up, like the man, there was so much good TV back then. I remember like Balky, Family Ties, 227, The Cosby Show, of course, which people get salty over now. Which I don't read too much into what he done or what. I don't really actually even know. I just know he's in jail, and I know it's not good. It's not good what they say he done or what he did do or whatever. Obviously, I mean, he was convicted of it or he wouldn't be in jail. So, but that and Saturday Night Live, man, God, Saturday Night Live was so good back in the day. It's not the same anymore. I mean, it's not the same anymore because the talent that they would have gotten pre-internet or really pre-YouTube, because creators now, instead of seeking out, a lot of creators, not all, but a lot of creators and actors, instead of going to a TV show or looking for a TV show, they'll just make their own content and it'll end up right here. So you see a lot of talented people right here on YouTube versus people that would have been on SNL back in the day. Man, I couldn't even go through the list of people that were on there because there were so many iconic names that went through Saturday Night Live.
Eddie Murphy, John Belushi.
Yeah, Eddie Murphy, John Belushi, Dan Aykroyd.
Yeah, they were definite classics.
Those were classics. Steve Martin. Who was the guy that did all the impressions? Just saw him the other day on. I was rewatching old episodes of Johnny Carson. I used to watch Johnny Carson every single night. I loved watching Johnny Carson, and I just like it's been a long time, a really long time since I saw Johnny Carson, and his shows were live for a large part of I think the East Coast. I think it was just the East Coast they were live, but his shows were live for us here on the East Coast. So everything, all the interviews and stuff that he did, everything was off the cuff, not off the cuff, written questions and stuff, but things happened, and it was just it was a live taping of Johnny Carson, and man, that show was so good. He was so good at what he done, but I realized he had these not strange. I guess he just had these mannerisms that I didn't recognize or notice back in the day. He'd sit there on the table with his hand in front of his mouth like this, and it would muffle his voice as he was talking to someone. Oh yeah, and I never realized he'd done that, I guess, and I was rewatching some of his stuff and realized he was doing that. I found that interesting that he did that. Yeah, there was a lot of good talent on SNL back in the day, though.
Yep.
The new era.
So what you eating tonight?
I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to eat. Just some random stuff, dude. I've got a bunch of stuff sitting out in there, and I plan on trying to put together some sort of ration that I can probably give away. I think is what I'm thinking, and yeah, that's the plan. So
cool.
I'm going to head in there right now. So I'm going to end this and go in there and find myself some food. So, all right, man. Thanks for coming on the show.
Yeah, I've got an idea where we could do a better one.
Yep.
And I'll talk to you about it.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, man.
Bye.
Later. Alright. Yeah, it's getting too dark out there. Just drop the microphone. Really? I'll have to turn this sound down. Sebastian, stop, buddy. Alright. Come on. Okay, so I've got a bunch of stuff sitting out here that I got out previously. Going to be a pretty substantial cleanup tonight, I feel like, but that'll be okay. What did I just knock over? Something. Not sure what I just knocked over. Probably not important, I'm gonna guess. Alright. Well, left my other phone outside, but that'll be okay. Alright, so, real quick, we're going to do this rather quickly. Okay, sorry the chat stopped on me. Sadly, I work at 6 a.m. here, like 15 minutes I have to go. Or attempt to. Yeah, I can never go to sleep whenever I try to go to sleep, usually. Unless I'm extremely tired. Alright, so this is what I'm going to put the ration in. I've been meaning to do this for a long time. And I've got this tote right here that's just... Stop it. It's just full of stuff. And we'll pull that up here in a minute. But we're just I'm gonna clear everything off the table so that we can put together a decent ration. And I did grab a few items that I'm gonna put in it. And I threw them into this bag right here. And I've got to empty out what I've got in here already. Alright. Okay. The Rocky Horror Picture Show. I remember that one as well. It's been a long time since I even thought of that. Actually, you know what? No, I think I did hear them. Someone was talking about it on TV recently. All right, there. I think I got the camera right. Get this stuff out of here. I don't know what I'm going to do with this stuff. It's got to come out. I forgot about even having those. I think I got that from Dub C. I think, if I'm not mistaken. All right. And this is going to be, yep, this is going to be the accessory packet that's going to be in here. And what did I do? That lock is going to go with it, with the key, and whoever gets it, they can put it in their car or do whatever they want. Eat it. I don't, it's just whatever. So that salt and pepper right there is going to go into this accessory packet. Everybody knows you need salt and pepper. And I'll throw that wet wipe in there as well. There's some Tic Tacs in there, some matches, a thing of Tabasco, which I will also add. I think I have a fresh one over here somewhere. What did I do with it? Yeah, I do. I got a fresh one. So I'll add this fresh one right here into the accessory packet. And there is a blue sports drink. Actually, I'm wrong. This is not the accessory packet that I had set up for this. Okay, I did pull some crackers that are going to go in here. Hopefully they'll fit. Yes, they do fit. Well, this is the accessory packet that I set up earlier. It had a tropical punch in it, so it should have, yeah, that's the one. There's that. Wet wipe and the salt and pepper. Okay, that's the right one. Alright, throw this stuff in here. And I might find something else to go in this accessory packet as well. And this will be given away. And the deal with that's going to have to be that you're going to have to tune in next Saturday to know who gets it. Because the way I'm going to have to do this is I'm going to have to go through these super chats that have came in. And the way YouTube's set up right now, I can go in right here right now and click on super chats, and I see nothing. I wish I could turn the camera around and show you guys what I see, but I can't do it. Yeah, I can. You know what? Here, watch this. I'll take a picture. Okay, I'm clicked on super chats right now. I'm just going to take a picture. I'll show you guys what I see. Hang on. Got my selfie. Alright. This is what I see right now. This is what it shows me when I click on super chats. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. So, unfortunately, it used to keep that list for me. A list of all kinds of stuff like that. That goes in there. Alright. What else did I get out here? That'll go in there as well. That's got a coffee, sugars. There's another thing of salt and pepper, but mainly because we need that spoon. I had folded up a flameless ration heater, nice and small, to fit in there. Got a thing of peanuts that are going to go in there. That's right, some au gratin potatoes. They're not the newest, but they should be just fine. Let me see if these are newer. I got another thing of them right here. What's the date code on this thing? Yeah, these are 2014s right here. So those can go in. And I think that's it that I've got so far. Now we've got to find a main. Go on, cat. So, we got a side. See, hello everybody. Hey, Oldsmokey. Have you had the Chipotle snack bread from 2010? Chipotle snack bread. I think I have. I just don't remember it all that well. Thank you for that super chat, by the way, Dub C. Oh, and Kaylin came in with a super chat right there that I happen to still have it on super chat. You know what? Here, that way you guys can see. Look, here, let me take another picture so you guys can see. I'm not blowing smoke. This is the whole list that it's showing me right now. Hang on. There. And you can tell by the fact that this right here is above it. See that? Oh, that right there. And there, that's what it's showing me right now. So I don't see anybody else's who's came through, so I'll have to rewatch this super chat myself, or this, not super chat, but this live stream myself. Alright, so this stuff, see how nicely that fits in it? It's like, it fits in there perfectly. And somebody's going to get this too. This is just, I guess this could be extra because I don't feel like a sausage patty goes well with au gratin potatoes, but that's just my opinion. Maybe you'll like it. I don't, but It's going to be in there as an extra. That's trash. What else? All right, so I do have. Set this back here. Hang on. Go ahead and put this stuff in here. This can go in. Will that fit like this? Maybe it will. Nice. Okay, there's that. And this I'm probably going to add to, but for right now, stick it in there. And we need a main, a dessert. We got a bread item in there already. Let's see what I got in here. I don't know what I've got in here. It's been a long time since I've even looked in this because I kind of filled it up and I just I put it away because it's pretty full. A bunch of toilet papers, Smarties and whatnot. I think that came out of a... I don't know what that came out of. Something. I don't think there's any gum in there, so this is Canadian gum. Throw that in there. Just because I think you should have the gum to clean your teeth. There's already matches in there. This came from Sticky Fingers, Sticky Pack. What did I put in here? Oh, cool. That Dunkin's right there. Steve shared that with me back when we had the meetup a while back, and I put it in here. Keep it safe, I guess. I mean, that wrapper's in bad shape. I might be able to straighten it out and display it somehow or another. Let's see what I've got in the bottom part here. I don't have a clue, honestly. Bunch of drink packs. Oh, look, there is a dessert item, fudge brownie. Good deal. So that's in there. Peanut butter dessert bar. Cheese spread with bacon. That can go in there. That'll go good with the maple sausage patty. What do we have here? Sliced peaches. Mocha dessert bar. Really weird, flattened out peanut butter dessert bar. Mocha dessert bar. 2 chocolate chip cereal bars. Garlic mashed potatoes down in there, some tortillas. Tortillas. We got crackers in there. Still need a main. Let's find ourselves a main here. Probably not going to be one in here. Yeah, it's not looking like it. Cool accessory packet down in there. Now that's came from Emmy. Some beer flavored jelly beans. Never did do anything with those. Never did try them either. I'll try them when they're vintage. Alright. Put all this stuff back. I think it was all in there. I don't know if it was or it wasn't. That one I don't think was there. Alright, still looking for a main. Not in this container. But I've got more options here. More stuff to go through. Oh, I've got this box right here. Some of what's in this box might end up going in the package. Get rid of these stupid things. Absolutely no use for those. Alright, let's see what's in here. Move the camera a little bit. Let's see here. Knocking stuff off the table with this big, huge box. I've got the cold weather canteen. There we go. That's out of the way now. And there's the cup that it nests in. So, set it out of the way. Got a 1953 drinking water. And another can of 53. October 5th, 1953. Nice and sealed. It sounds like a tennis ball like that. You know it's good to go. Yeah, I've been thinking about making these little TikTok videos. I haven't done it yet, but I've been thinking about it. If I can do it and make it interesting enough. So there's some tuna in there. Got some gum and the caffeine mints. Looks like some tea in there out of something. What is this right here? What is this? Instant tea with lemon. Okay. Anybody know what that's out of? Ice Away. I've seen this come out of a ration before. I just can't remember what it was. Probably something with this travel lunch came. Oops. Oh, probably the same thing that this travel lunch right here came out of. And I think this is what is this? Pasta porcini. 44% noodles. Bolettes. Whole milk powder, butter powder, palm fat, cream powder, toasted onions. Interesting. Maltodextrin. What else is in here? Tomato powder, herbs, emulsifier. Huh. This feels like a bunch of noodles and some powder in there. I don't know about that one. I don't know what else is in there. I don't know. We're still looking for a main, though. Guess I do have a spare tray right here, too. I kind of forgot about having. Is this thing dated? It is not. This is definitely a military tray. I meant to talk about that last week, and I didn't. I was very distracted last week. But, or maybe I did talk about the fact that the tray was basically invented in 1942 or 42. 1942. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Bunch of accessory packets, the little ones. Accessory packet A. Just accessory packet. Nothing cool in there. Another A. Another A. I guess I could throw in one of these accessory packets just to spice it up a little bit. Throw in one of the A's. Hey! Has some vintage feel to the little ration box. I'll throw that one in there. I think this is probably the oldest one since it doesn't have a designation A, B, C, D, E, F, G. There we go. Yeah, I totally forgot about even having those. Looking to make sure I didn't miss anything, guys. Hard to keep up with the chat. I'm trying to do something like this. What's in this bag? Do not know. There we go. Stove. Fuel tabs. matches out of the French ration. I don't know what those are out of. Maybe nothing. Maybe those were bought. Silverware here. Oh, well, newer silverware, I would say. UCCO. These spoons are huge. That's a SKO company. Hey, Horny Animal says, hope you're having a good night. Well, thank you there, Horny Animal. Appreciate that, man. Thank you for the super chat. Yeah, the spoon and the fork, the spoon and the fork, they match, and the knife is not the same brand, same company. This is not my original set. This is a set that I picked up. Okay. A couple. I don't know what that can opener right there is. I don't know what that came from. It's an odd can opener, and it doesn't lock. So I don't know how you could use this thing. You know, it needs to be flat, 90 degrees like that for it to properly open a can. And this one, as you can see, it's not American, but it does that. And I get maybe it would work. I can make it almost kind of lock it. I don't know. That's probably like 110 degrees. But you could also, I guess, technically, use it left-handed the other way and cut your cans open with your left hand. But as it's set up, I think it's set up for right hand. So I've never really thought about. Yeah, it is. You couldn't cut a can open with your left hand unless you maybe could do it backwards. I don't know. It would be very difficult, though. I have a feeling. So, beans and vegetables medley. Is that only one pack in there? Feels like there's more than one in there. Or maybe it's just flameless ration heater here. I don't know what this came out of. To be honest, no idea. P38 that was loose like that, it won't work. I didn't think so. Shocker. Yeah, it just becomes useless. But I think that one could be fixed if you mess with it a little bit with a pair of pliers or something like that. I don't really have a use. I've got so many of these little stoves and stuff. I mean, I guess I could give that away as well. I think somebody'd want it. I don't know if it'll fit in that box once I get it full. Yeah, a pair of pliers, vice grip, something will make it function. What's this? Hen and cream sauce with pasta. So chicken would be a hen and cream sauce with pasta. I don't know what country this is either. Kind of looks like a Polish can. Not sure. Anybody know what these are from? Sardines? They look familiar, but where are the cats? I have one kitten left. She's still here. The other one's found homes. But she is probably sleeping right now, to be honest. Well, didn't find anything in there like I had hoped. Hang on. I got one. Got another big box here of leftovers from the Beast, from Minotaur. This was the 48-hour survival meal kit, which was absolutely humongous. I think I've ate out of this thing 3 times on a live stream. Took 3 meals out of this thing so far. Like I said earlier, guys, I'm not really that hungry, and that's kind of why I've structured things the way they are tonight. This was a menu one. I don't know. There's a whole crap load of food items in here. Breakfast, one side. Breakfast two side. Lunch. Yeah, crazy. Crazy. Got these crazy flameless ration heaters right here, too. Molder. Good evening, Smokey. Hen and cream sauce. Yummy. Yeah. Yeah, it's probably not bad, actually, I would say. Jeez, I got 6 of these. I'll throw in one of these, too. Somebody can get to try that out. Try out one of the... These things are supposed to be really good. Thank you for that super chat, by the way, there, Molder. Okay, just stuck that in there in the box. Got a multi-grain snack bread there. Some instant mashed potatoes. I really don't think those would bode well in there. High energy. I still want to try that myself. I've already threw a cheese spread in there. Just do the one in with... I think I threw one with bacon. I don't know. I can't remember. I can look though. There's some Italian breadsticks, some plain tortillas, chocolate banana nut muffin top, some beef stew, beef ravioli. Okay, that's got crackers in it. It's got a brownie. It's got au gratin potatoes. Beef ravioli. And beef stew. Let's throw in the... Whichever one of these... I think I'm going to eat this here in just a minute, which I know is not interesting. Actually, I might eat that little bibimbap that Blindside hooked me up with. Ravioli. My kids really like the ravioli. They're big fans of it. This stuff was super fresh too. Let's I'm trying to think. You know, the beef stew would probably go better with the au gratin potatoes. My personal opinion, though, that's just a personal opinion with the crackers. So probably, yeah, make a pretty decent meal, actually. So, I guess I could do with an instant mashed potatoes with that beef stew. Let's do that. All right, I think that'll just about. That might be too much. All right. Now, for myself, for right now, I need to eat something, you know. Oh, you know what? I got a whole nother bag of stuff here. Hey, honey, come here. Hi, honey, come here. Somebody was just asking about you. Come here. Come here, baby. Oh, my little girl. Here. There you go. Come here. I'm not on camera. There you go. What's up, Dan D? Yeah, you're a little mischievous little girl, aren't you? Huh? Huh? Oh, what are you doing? What? She's got the most pathetic little meow. Hello. Hello. Being mischievous little girl? Huh? What? 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 Can't be jumping up on stuff back there. Are you good right there? Okay. Alright, well, Dad's got to find something to eat. Fire kit. Water purification kit. And then there was this crazy accessory kit that had just a gazillion things in it. Toothpaste, toilet paper, coffee, True Lemon, True Lime. Look, there's a pack of those matches in there that I just found in that other box. I wasn't sure where they came from. There's a cinnamon bun right there. I'm in the mood for like breakfast type stuff. So, although we're going for the Biff and Bat right now. I haven't ever tried one of these. This one's I have no idea what flavor this is, anything like that. Made by Daytrex. 10. Looks like 10/22/2019. I don't know if that's the Best Buy date on that. If that's the manufacturer date. I don't think that's probably the Best Buy date because I think I got this from Blindside before that date. I've probably had this. I don't. Yeah, I probably have had this since before 2019 or before October 2019. And then again, I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. No idea what that date is. If that's the Best Buy date or if that's a manufacturer date. Kim Sargent. The little animated guy right there with the spoon. Can't remember how many calories. Is it 568 milligrams? There we go. 406 kcals. 120. Now, I have no clue how much water to add in this. Hopefully there will be some sort of line inside. Maybe. We'll see. Holy cow, there's Tracy Phillips saying Miss Marilyn is wonderful. Well, thank you there, Tracy Phillips. I appreciate that. And I know Miss Marilyn would say that Tracy is wonderful because Tracy's awesome, man. Thank you for that super chat there, Mr. Phillips. All right, here we go. I'm committing to cutting this bad boy open. Heck with it. I've saved this thing long enough. I have no clue. I didn't translate it or anything like that, so I don't know what is what here. Wow, what a smell coming out of here. It's definitely got a scent to it. What is that? Is that a chunk of beef right there? I don't know. I'm going to try that. It looks like a piece of dried beef, maybe. Ooh, it's sweet. Very chewy. This looks like almost like puffed rice, like Rice Krispies. Try that too. A little harder to chew. Huh. No idea what that is. Alright, that's enough. That's very savory. Whatever those little brown balls of stuff are. They have a very savory flavor to them. The beef is very chewy, which it's meant to be reconstituted. Alright, there's our water line. And I assume you're supposed to add this stuff in after and then mix it up. I think there's only the 2 packs in there. Looks that way. Alright, let's add some hot water to this bad boy. And then I say let it set for not sure how long. A while. Probably at least 10 minutes. So I think that's up to the line just about, isn't it? Pretty much. Alright. I'm still chewing on that stuff, by the way. that very well sealed, and then I'll shake it up some. The people I've seen eat these things before, ow, holy crap, I'm leaking, really enjoyed them, seemed to enjoy them. Anyway, set that right there, off to the side. And I'm going to go for this apple cinnamon oatmeal. I had a cat hair on my table. Not cool, man. Not cool. Yeah, this is a big old pack of oatmeal, too. 56 grams, which is like more than 2 packages of your standard oatmeal that you'd buy at the store, I do believe. I think it's like 21 grams, if I'm not mistaken. Something like that. Man, that smells awesome, too. This looks like it's extremely well flavored. More than any I've had before. It seems a lot darker in color, like it's got a lot more sugar and cinnamon on it. Mikey Chin. Is that the dumpling guy? Mikey Chin? I think it is. I don't know if that's going to be enough or not. Probably not. I'm going to use an old MRE Nation spoon here. Guess that's pretty fitting for what item I'm having here. Seems like it's an MRE star. But look how thick, and look how, see how that's turned extremely brown from the cinnamon and sugar. Alright. I'm not going to put any more water in it than that. I'll let that soak into it a little bit, and I'm also going to probably take this in there and add just a little bit of water to it. Hey, Mama, what are you doing? Mama Kitty. Mama. Oh, yeah, come here, Mama. Come here. Come here. Come here, honey. Come here. Good girl. Come here. Come here. Daddy fix your collar. Come here, honey. You guys want to play with that? Alright. Yeah, I think I'm going to probably go add some milk to this, because why not, right? And if you just let it set for just a couple minutes, if you got really hot water like I do, it will thicken up and soak in that water really well. But as soon as I add that cold milk into it, it'll stop soaking in the liquid like that. Which I couldn't add much more water to it anyways. It's pretty much reached just about its point to where it won't absorb any more liquid. So I'm going to go add a little bit of milk to this, and I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that, guys. A little bit of milk there. Which kind of just sat around it there. And that's one thing I do feel like that this oatmeal, this old MRE Star oatmeal is lacking. There's some creaminess to it. Like, probably should have added more milk. It was a pain in the rear end getting that milk out of my refrigerator. Had to move like 5 things with this bowl in my hand. Alright. And there's a gnat or something flying there. Alright, here we go. Down the hatch. I'll tell you what, the apples, they make it. Without the apples, this wouldn't be anywhere near as good. It was just apple flavored. Yeah, that's pretty daggone good right there. I should have put more milk in it, like I said, though. I think it's lacking a little bit on the creaminess. It's like a dessert, though. I mean, for breakfast. Let's take a look at this. So that's it's getting there, if it's not already there. Quite a bit of liquid still standing in there, which I don't know if there should be or not. You guys can see. It smells beefy. It smells like onion. Pick up a lot of onion in there. Maybe a little bit of garlic I can smell. I don't know how long I should leave that sit. Like I said, maybe 10 minutes. Yeah, that's definitely a gnat. I don't know where a gnat came from, but there's one flying around. It's going to drive me crazy. I just know it. Know it's going to. Need to go, probably need to go get a haircut. I'd kill it, but I don't even see it now. The last time I've seen something flying around like that, I said I was. Typically, when I see something like that, if I'm not in a hurry or something like that, even if I am, I prefer not to have to kill it. Prefer not to kill it and just take it outside where it belongs. It just doesn't belong in my house, you know. Although, old shocker there, Steven told us earlier, he kills insects for a living. That's his thing. I meant to dig a little deeper on that, because not on that one in particular, but he thinks that's what makes him most interesting. I don't think it is. Meant to ask him what type of crazy things has he done, but I didn't get. I just didn't think about it, or I did think about it. I just didn't say it. All right, I'm going for this, and I'll finish up that oatmeal as more of a like a dessert. Alright, I don't know what the sauce is. I assume it's red, though. It's pretty dark. I don't know if that's got chili paste in it or what. Cat, stop it. A little easier said than done getting all that sauce out of there. Got it on my fingers, of course. Alright, now whatever this is, 3 milliliters of it, whatever it is. It looks like lavender or something. That's what it's got flowers on it. If it's something like that, I think that was a Best Buy date on it though, because right there was a date of 2020. Looks like November 25th. So wouldn't that be Thanksgiving Day, November 25th? Weird. Let's see what this is. I want to smell it. Whoa, that is not lavender. That is some, I don't know what that is. I'm going to just dump it in there. There it is. Some kind of oil. That is some kind of oil. It smells like it's got a substantial amount of garlic in it. Soy sauce, maybe. I don't know. Oily, whatever it is. Alright, let's get this mixed up. Like so. Like I said, I'm not. This is obviously some sort of beef. As far as the main or the protein in it, it's definitely a beef. Mix it up properly. Like it should be. Should get the full potential out of this meal. Tell you what, I do like the design of this bag too. How easily that spork is just sliding down in there on that edge right there. It's just like the side of a bowl, pretty much. I mean, it feels nice on how it's going around them edges. It's not getting a bunch of food stuck in them folds, which I'm sure there's going to be some stuck in there, but all right, it's extremely hot. I don't know how, if you can tell. You can see the steam coming off. You probably can't, but I can in person. So let me get a bite where I see some beef in it. All right. All right, here we go. A little bip and bap down the hatch. Whoa. That is spicy. Yeah, that definitely had some red chili flake in it. Yeah, unfortunately, I just cannot handle the spicy stuff in my gut anymore. No, I mean it doesn't agree with me to an extent, but it can cause me to have a what's it called? Cause me to start having a pancreatitis attack or whatever, and I can't do that. Again, there ain't no way I'm going to. Just being in the hospital sucks. But I gotta say, it's kind of juicy to an extent. It's very lightly sweet and savory at the same time. It's got a really nice savory element to it. The beef has a really nice texture. It's really got a nice chew to it. The rice itself is perfectly done. Yeah. This is really good. It's fantastic. Like I said, the little bit of light sweetness to it. It's very savory on the back end though. You know, the initial bite when you first put it in your mouth, it's got a little sweet hit to it, and then it follows up with a really nice savory flavor. Mm-hmm. Hang on. I see the super chat. Hang on, Miss Gail. Miss Gail, I'll be happy to help me with my interview questions. Former reporter. Well, I'll take that help. Hit me up in the email and we can try to plan out a basic structure for an interview. It's not that I want to make it shocking, but I definitely want to shock the system of whoever I'm interviewing and try to throw them off their game a little bit. And obviously, truthful answers are the best. And we're not all super interesting people, but we all have something interesting about us, right? Like, I feel that way. I'm not super interesting, but I'm sure I can come up with some interesting things about myself. And then again, maybe you are a super interesting person and lead a super interesting day-to-day life, you know? This is awesome. Thank you for that super chat, by the way, Miss Gail. Definitely the soy sauce. I'm tasting that, and then it's got the chili coming through, and the sweet, kind of almost like a teriyaki, similar to a teriyaki. I mean, that may be a teriyaki flavor. It just doesn't, not exactly a traditional American teriyaki flavor, but it has a hint of that to it. Yeah, this is really good though. This is a fantastic meal. I feel like this is something I could eat anytime, anywhere. Is that pork? I think those are chunks of pork. That round stuff there, right here. I think that's pork. Let me see. Let me just pick a piece of that out there. Eat it on its own. Yep. That is. So it's got beef and pork in it. That's interesting. Kind of an interesting choice to add those two proteins together. This has like a juicy element to it too. The meat's really nice. Seems like a pretty high quality that comes through with the flavor of it. My nose is running because it's not extremely spicy. You get used to it pretty quick. But my lips are hot, and it does have a spice to it for sure. Some people would be uncomfortable eating this, I feel like. This would be fantastic camping food, though. Super simple, super flavorful. It's got packs a decent amount of calories. A little over 400 in this little pouch, I think it said. 406 kcals in there. Yeah, this is pretty killer. It's a lot of food. To me, that's a lot of food. That's pretty heavy still. I bet that still weighs, I don't know, a little over 8 ounces. So that's probably still the size. I mean, that might even be 10 ounces. It's pretty heavy. Probably still weighs as much as an American Maine. There was that stupid Nah, got it, I think. Did I get it? Hopefully it didn't land in here. Okay, it's an air bubble. Good deal. I'm going to have to use this oatmeal to cool my mouth down. I know it's not going to follow up that meal very well, but oh well. So this is what we came up with here. This is what somebody's getting. We got instant mashed potatoes and beef stew. We got a classic old accessory packet. It's got matches, gum, toilet paper, coffee instant, cream substitute, sugar, and salt. Got one of those supposed to be super bad to the bone heaters. We got some cheese spread with bacon. Oh, I guess we got another accessory packet here, which I wasn't even thinking about, but it's got Tabasco. It's got matches. It's got 2 Tabascos. Matches. It's got a drink mix in there, which is Tropical Punch from 2019 Canadian. Wet wipe, salt and pepper. Little Canadian maple leaf thing in there. Got some Tic Tacs in there and some toilet paper. I guess 3 accessory packets, but we're only doing this one for the spoon, but it's sealed. If you guys think I should take that, I'll just leave it. It's fine. Some peanuts there, some munchies, flaming hot. Got a second flameless ration heater for the bonus meat patty there. Some au gratin potatoes here that you can eat with your sausage patty if you want, and a pack of crackers. Oh, and dessert, got yourself a trans fat free fudge brownie. So not bad, 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 not bad at all. Okay, the patty, flameless Ration Museum, stuffed right down in there like so. Let's do the cheese spread like that. The other flameless ration heater like that. Let's do the beef stew like so. These little peanuts. Nope, that's not going to be how those go. Go like that. Accessory packet. Nope. Put this in here already. Beef stew's going to have to go on top. That. Will it all even pack in here? I think so. Get all the air out of that. If possible. Okay. The brownie. It can go. That. Over there. Mashed potatoes. Beef stew, which I guess can set on top like that right there. And the accessory packet. Like so. Oh, I guess. Go. Our lock. That's that. Stick our keys in the lock. Come on, tell me the keys fit the lock. No way. Are these the wrong keys? Are you kidding me? I never have tried this lock. Come on. No way. Hold on. Oh, there we go. I guess I'll probably have to tape those to the to the box. There it is. That it's got some weight to it. Nice little ration there. It's going to go to a new home. Yeah, I'd say that weighs, I don't know, 3.5 pounds maybe. It's definitely not a 24-hour ration, but this is it most certainly a single meal. This could definitely be considered a really well, no, I don't know about well put together, but it's definitely a single meal. It could constitute feeding someone for a 8-hour period or so. Just guessing. From what I know is in here, this is probably going to be about 2,000 calories, I would say. If you count every single little calorie, sugar packets being, whatever, 10, 20 calories, whatever they are, I'd say there's probably 2,000 calories there. So I mean, technically, it's enough calories to last someone a day. So cool. Done. Somebody I haven't seen around for a while is JW Speaker. Oh, I hear you. You pathetic little meower. Your little meow is so pathetic. Go. Oh, whoa. Hang on. Yeah, we don't want you getting hurt there, little one. I'm going to have to clean my knife later. Hopefully this doesn't get on my clothes because it's got that red chili powder and stuff on it. Well, you like oatmeal? Because it's got milk in it. She's never had milk before. Other than, formula. She's had plenty of that. And her mother's milk. But she has not had not human, cow milk. She's not had cow milk. Yeah, I was going to let her try the oatmeal, but I kind of want to eat it myself. I mean, I guess it wouldn't hurt. You want to try it? I'll eat it after you. I don't care. You probably won't like it because of cinnamon. Is that a flea under? What is that? Huh. I don't know. Don't tell me you're starting to shed. I don't see any fur. I don't see anything, so I hope not. Human milk. Yeah. Milk for humans from cows. Right, exactly. I don't know what the name is there, but looks like you got a piece of green pizza there with a face on it. Cool. Mr. Game Pro, my cats are shedding. Yeah, definitely that time of year. It's getting hot outside, so time for them to start shedding their coats off. I have this comb that I use on them, and I just, I go through and comb them really good, and it typically gets all the loose fur off of them and the stuff even on their undercoats, or if they have an undercoat, I think they do. But it gets them pretty good to where they really don't shed. I got one cat that I keep inside. One cat. The other cat, the mommy cat, got to stay inside because she had kittens. And she's going to be spending most of her time outside. If you guys don't mind to hit that thumbs up or down, either way, let Google know what you're thinking. Helps me out, helps the whole algorithm thing out, and I very much so appreciate it. And if you come back and watch this video at a later time or date, please don't be shy. Leave a comment. Google likes that as well. I don't know what the whole algorithm game thing is, but I know there's a way to play it, and I don't do it that well. it's not that I don't care either, because I do. You know, the more folks we get, the bigger our community is, and the funner it is. You know, the more interaction we have. But it's also nice to have it not too large at the same time. I've did live streams where there's been 250 people at one time, closer to 300, and it was honestly, it wasn't hardly manageable. It's been quite a while since the numbers were up that like that, but like I said, I don't do this for that. If I did, I'd have quit a long time ago. It is frustrating whenever you realize that Google is just trying to kill your channel, though, because they've been actively doing that to me for a long time now, since 2017. I've never let them win. I go through phases where they really crack down on me and hold my channel back extremely with their technical bullcrap that they do. And there's also been times where it's like they forgot about me and they let me start gaining some traction. But either way it goes, like I said, it's not that I don't care, but I don't care. You know, it's not that big a deal. It's not that important as far as gaining traction, I guess. Oh no, I just woke up in Korea, I bet. Kore. I'd say you meant Korea. The Korean letters. Angry blacksmith. Yeah, I'll read the chat for a few minutes, and then of course you guys seen that. You didn't even see everything. I've got a couple other things out here that I didn't even go through, but I got some stuff I gotta put up and kind of clean up a mess. It's not too bad though. Tune in next Saturday though. You're going to see who that goes to. It'll be someone from this chat. So, but if you're not here, if you don't show up next week, I will have a runner-up who I will announce at the end of the live stream. So at the beginning, I will announce. Now, of course, I'll announce it a couple times if they're not in here, but I'll announce it a couple times. And if they don't show up, if they happen to not show up, whoever you are, then at the end I will have the runner-up will get it. So and hopefully they'll be here. And if they're not, I guess I'll have a third option. But it'll be somebody, by golly. Somebody's going to get it and hopefully enjoy it. I think it's a pretty decent meal, honestly. It's all good stuff. It's all good stuff. It's all fresh, except for the accessory packet, which is the vintage twist in there. Trying to think what else I could add to because I think I got a little tiny bit more room here. Not a whole lot, but I got a little tiny bit more room here. And I do have another whole bag of stuff over here that I didn't even go through. Yeah, there's definitely... I mean, there's a little bit of room right there where I could put something. I could probably technically put something right there. Something thin right here. But I mean, I'm pretty sure I could fit something right there on top of that accessory packet. Let me see if I can find something. You know what? How about one of these fine milk chocolate Ritter Sports? That'd be a perfect fit right there. It's not a MRE or ration item, but at the same time, it is a little chocolate bar that will fit perfectly right there, as a matter of fact. Oh, what else? What else do I have sitting around here? So many flameless ration heaters. What else? What else? What else? What is that? Is that open? Nope. Okay. You know, I did the cheese spread with bacon. That might not be for everybody, so how about I throw in a regular cheese spread, because that's pretty neutral. I think just about everybody can get on board with a regular cheese spread. What else? Anything else that I have here? Crap load of famous Ration right here. And some vintage stuff. What else here? Anything cool right here I can give away? Not really. Not really. Well, I'll tell you what. How about a box of chiclets? That's a nice little vintage item right there. It's unopened. Oh. Well. I think that's about it. I'm sure I could dig further and find something else, but as it stands, I think that's this can go right there. Added 3 more little items in there: cheese spread, pack of chiclets, and a Ritter Sport bar. Ritter Sport, yeah. It's the first time I ever had those bars. Was that those little ones right there? Never had them before, and then have not had them after. I tried them on a live stream. So, all right. There we go. I will take those keys inside this little pocket right here. Put a piece of tape on them. Which I can do that right now too, because I happen to have. I have some tape right here. Oh, fell. Alright, let's take this piece of tape. Just picked up some cat hair on it. I don't know, it doesn't matter. Whoever gets it, hopefully you're not allergic to cats. If you are, better tell me beforehand, because this probably won't work for you. There we go. Keys taped to it and ready to go. See there? Nice little super chat, Miss Marilyn says. My bad. What is wrong with my camera stand? Holy crap, this thing is loose. Okay, I think that's better. Okay. Going back, rolling back. James Ortiz says, nothing. James Ortiz, your hat is in the mix. Now, thank you for the super chat, James. Oh, here, you know what? How about some aqua tabs? Those will go in there as well, because I just taped the keys to it like a dummy, and now I'm thinking about adding more stuff to it, but yeah, the aqua tabs, that makes sense if you're trying to eat this thing out in the woods, and you need to purify water for your ration, drinks, or whatever. Now, I think I only put 1 drink in here so far. Maybe that's what I need. Maybe I need to I'm gonna put those in there like that. It probably needs another drink mix. Drink mix. Where do I have some drink mixes? Probably all over the place. Let me find another drink mix, because I think it probably should have one. Where? Probably some. Oh, let's see here. Hang on, do I have any in here? No. Good drink mixes in there. Huh. Uh, well, thought I had some drink mixes handy. I've got so many drink mixes too, guys, and of course I don't have any sitting right here, but what do we have here? No. You know what? How about that? How about a spiced apple cider? I think that's perfect. Yeah. That will top it off. Look at that. Nice. Now that makes, well, if you don't count the coffees, which I'm not counting the coffees, I'm talking just cold drink mixes, that makes 2 cold drink mixes at least. I know there's a fruit punch in there, Canadian, and now there's that spiced apple cider. So 2 solid drink mixes, and that spiced apple cider is the same as the MRE one. Pretty sure. I think it's the same as this one. And I'm not going to get rid of that one because I'm pretty sure that's the one that Kaylin sent me. What is that? What is that? Huh. What in the world? And I'll probably throw in like a P38 or something like that too, because why not? I think I have an extra one. Maybe I have one extra. I need to order some. I gave away all the ones that I had. I had a bunch too, and people I've came across, I've handed them a P38, seen them in person, and I've gave them a P38. Yep, tomorrow is my boy's birthday. Looks like I said, he's working tomorrow, and I guess we're not really planning on doing anything. And I've got a couple things that I have to do this week, but and I've talked about this before, so I'm not going to talk about it. But I do have plans to do something this week that, if it happens, which I hope it does, and if everything works out the way I think it will, should have some news for you guys maybe next Saturday, and something to show you guys. I really hope that it happens. I really do. I've got high hopes. It either will or it won't. You know, I'm not gonna, I guess, pin my future on this event happening. It's not an event. It's something I control it. If I don't do it, then it's my fault. Thank you, Miss Carla. I can assure you that I don't rock, though. I limp. It's delicious. I would send you, but I'm sorry I ate it 2 days ago. Autumn Keller, you play music too? Ortiz? I have a 40-gallon tote full of Backpacker's Pantry I need to check out. A few more of them. I don't think I've ever had one of the Backpacker's Pantry. And Eeyore, you sent me one, and I have it in there in a box that I can't get to at the moment. And I need to get to that. And have another night like tonight where I just eat random items, and that would be a perfect spot for one of the. I think you sent me. Actually, no, I don't think you did. I think you did send me a Backpacker's Pantry, but I think it was cheese, like it's like dried cheese, if I'm not mistaken, like cheese balls or something like that. I think that's what the Backpacker's Pantry was that you sent me. And there's a Mountain House in there, and also I think it's a kosher halal or halal meal. I think it's a halal, yeah, that I need to check out as well. So yeah, I can't remember either. It's been wow. It's probably been 2 years, Seth. I would say something like it's something. I would say at least that it's been at least that long. Because in my mind, the way I'm timing things now is like pre knowing about the TV show and post knowing about the TV show, and pre filming the TV show and post filming the TV show, because basically instead of me having a timeline based on COVID in my head, which I do not have, it still corresponds with it because I came home from New York 2 days before they shut New York down. So I'm kind of on the COVID timeline. But yeah, our TV show got so screwed because of COVID. I mean, I know it's a pretty shit. It's not cool to complain, but I'm complaining. I am. Uh, it, I feel like things would have went a lot further with the television show if if COVID wouldn't happen for sure. I mean, I tried for I don't know 8 or 10 weeks straight to get my local news channels to cover the fact that a local West Virginia guy had gotten a TV show on the History Channel, and it took me emailing them and calling them every week for 10 weeks, I think it was, or 8 weeks, one or the other, for them to actually finally pick it up. And the reason was is because they were just constantly running COVID crap, constantly, and that's all they were talking about. So, and I probably shouldn't even be saying that word on my live stream right now because the algorithm will peg me for some sort of whatever. Hell, who knows? Anymore, you might even get a strike for it. Who knows? I don't know if you guys pay very much attention to Steven Crowder, but Steven Crowder's dealing with the whole YouTube censorship thing right now, which is disgusting what they've done to him. Whether you like him or you don't, doesn't matter. If we don't have freedom of speech and things like that, and this is supposed to be a platform where you're able to post what you want. That's why it's called YouTube. To a certain point, without it being illegal or vulgar or whatever. But it's none of that, obviously. I mean, it's nothing. YouTube needs to go back to what it was prior to 2016. James Ortiz says I was saying my girlfriend was Sheryl Crow. Huh? I'm lost. James Ortiz says his girlfriend. So you dated Sheryl Crow? That's pretty interesting. uh, I don't know if that's real, but if it is, that's pretty crazy. Facebook immediately removed one of my comments as spam when it clearly wasn't. Yeah, see, the level of what they are doing is the same thing that you do as an editor at a newspaper or whatever, and it's also they're steering things towards what they agree with. They can't do that if they're going to call themselves an open platform. They just can't until they change what they say they are. Then they shouldn't be doing what they're doing. Which, luckily, Florida just passed a thing. Thank you for that super chat, by the way, there, James. I don't know that I don't think I said that. Uh, Fill me in, Smokey. What? Unfortunately, their cuddle time was short-lived. No idea what we're talking about here. How big a fish? Must be a couple years at least. Yeah, it's probably been a couple years, Seth. James Ortiz. I haven't since my accident. I've played with many artists. I think I went back to where I was caught up to at one point. People too easily offended. Yep, you're right, Mulder. People are way too easily. They're offended at things that aren't offensive, and well, common sense isn't common anymore. Like that's my big thing. Where I guess it bothers me that common sense isn't common, because common sense to me, I feel like I have common sense, and I feel like it's something that used to be common, and I feel like it's something that people just don't use. Uh oh, I forgot to plug in. Uh oh. Wow. So I'm gonna have to cut this. Probably cut this a little short because my camera's gonna die. Forgot to plug in whenever I came in from outside, and right now we're at 3%. 3%. And the only reason I know that's because my screen went dark. Hey, G Schultz is here. Hey, Ration Museum's here. All right, Sean and Glenn are here. So I do plan on doing more of the. I'm going to do the interview stuff, but I think I might do that on a different day. Saturday night, I think it's more of a ration focused, hanging out, having some food, doing the thing. And then I think I'm going to do a different day where I just kind of mess around and either do live interviews, and I might even try to film some of this stuff. I think it just, to me, it seems fun. And I had a good time interviewing Shocker tonight. I wasn't prepared for it, obviously. It was literally just, hey, you want to do this? Yeah, let's do it. Like, you saw how it happened. That's how it happened. I had fun doing it, though. I think it was interesting enough for giving it another try. I've got to come up with more cutting questions and more. It's not about getting personal either. It's not even like that. It's just about having fun with the quote unquote interview, and getting answers for things that you typically wouldn't get answers to. I'd like to, if I can break it down and have a conversation with someone, like I would have the same conversation with them in person, because I'm pretty good at having in-person conversations with people, or I always used to, and I'm not gonna. I've got a little bit of social anxiety anymore. I've noticed that I guess I don't really know what it stems from, but it's part of my reality now, and I just have to deal with it step by each time that it presents itself. I just have to deal with it and try to navigate my way through it, and that way I can learn from it and move on. I just didn't realize that I was ever going to have that type of deal going on with myself, I guess. And her little feet are cute. I just saw a kitten comment, and it just made me look over at her. She's so precious. She's so gentle, and yes, she likes to cuddle. She likes to put her face against my face. She puts it right up against my cheek where I don't have any hair, where I shave, and it's soft. But yeah, I might Honestly, I'll interview anybody, and it'll be. I've, I've got a name in my head. I don't know if I'm going to go with it or not. I'm not going to say it out loud right now because I've got to think about it a little bit more. But yeah, we'll see. What's up, Pete? I'm probably gonna have to cut this short here in just a second. Like I said, I mean I'm plugged in now, so my screen lit back up, but it's not charging very well because I'm plugged into an extension cord, and it just doesn't seem yeah, it's flashing low battery. It doesn't seem to charge like it should because it's on that extension cord. Oh, I missed a super chat. My bad. Wasn't paying attention. Oh, hey, Smoke. And everyone, so sorry I'm so late. I know I have missed everything. I'm under the weather. Much love and be safe all. Well, thank you for the super chat there, History Savior. That going, buddy. Uh, wow. You didn't have to do that, man. I appreciate that. And History Savior has no idea. He'll have to go back and watch what's in this. But it's going out to possibly you uh, because you just entered yourself into the mix there. And I'm not going to commit myself to it, but I might do it like a constellation prize there, runner up. It won't be in a box like this because it's the only one I got. I mean, I could go get another one, maybe. I don't know that if they still have these or not. I'd say they do. Pretty cheap little box. This thing was $1. This thing was $1. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It was $1. The little lock was $1. For $2, you got yourself a little ration storage kit. Of course, the items in it are worth way more than what the container's worth, which is kind of funny. But yeah, I mean, I'd say if you broke it down, I mean, I'd say the contents are worth 10, $15, and the box is worth, well, the box and the lock's worth $2, but it's reusable. You can eat what's in there and then refill it if you want to. And I'll just keep doing this because I don't know why. I just being not using my common sense, I guess. I have the same box. Yep, from Dollar Tree. Yeah, this came from the Dollar Tree actually. I saw it and I thought, man, I would like to put a little ration up together in that. And I've been wanting to do this for a long time. It's just for me to do this, I literally have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 boxes and a bag of stuff sitting here, big boxes and a large bag of stuff, which I didn't go through the bag. I did go through the boxes though. I went through I went through 3 of the boxes. I didn't go through or maybe I did go through 4. I don't know. I went through a lot of stuff. And ultimately came up with this, which has got I think it's got beef stew, it's got mashed potatoes, it's got all gratin potatoes, it's got maple sausage patty, it has crackers, it has 2 different cheese spreads, 2 different cold drinks, a couple 2 or 3 coffees in there, some sugar, some creamers, fudge brownie, 2 different flameless ration heaters. One of the ones that's supposed to be really, really good that came with the I got from Bob over at Minotaur. If you guys happen to order something over there, don't forget to use the code OS10 to get yourself 10% off of your entire order over there. If you happen to order something, and the same code OS10 or even Oldsmokey 10 will work at foreignmre.com if you happen to order a case of MREs or a case of First Strike rations. Both of those, if you use that code, it'll give you $10 off, not 10%. It's about it was out about 10%. 10% off of like a case of MREs, just about puts it like right at, I don't know what it puts it at. Anyways, it's free shipping over there. I think it's like $100 for a case of MREs, which I'm not gonna lie. Back in the day, $100 for a case of MREs would have been unheard of. Like I would have never paid $100 for a case of MREs back in the day. But times have changed a lot, and the prices of MREs and rations and stuff is up. And typically, what I've seen recently on eBay is like anywhere from 120 to $150 for a case of MREs, and they weren't that fresh. I think the last case I seen on there was $150, and they were 2017s or 2016s or 2017s. They were fairly uh, I wouldn't call that old, but I would call that old in that type of price range. because you're nowhere near having something vintage, and you know, charging that kind of money for it. It needs to be fresh, and that's where foreignmre.com, their stuff is fresh. It's 2019s. It's, the case that I opened up, that's what they have. Is 2019s. 2019, plenty fresh, plenty fresh. Like if you get 2019s right now and you store them properly at 65 to 70 degrees in a cool dark place, cool dry dark place, those MREs will last you 10 to 15 years. I have no qualms about saying that whatsoever. I'm confident in that, and they won't start tasting funny or delaminating or anything like that in the next 15 years from now. So they'd be 17 years old 15 years from now. So 10 to 15 years is simply not even a challenge for those MREs. And I do think the more modern MREs, I think they're going to hold up really well throughout time. I think we'll see that. I think they've been built to last even more and more. And the old ones, even, they were built to last, and they still do. You guys have seen me eat plenty of stuff that's been 25, 30 years old without without having any type of weirdness to it or off flavors or anything like that. So, yeah, I don't know what is that on her face right there. I don't know if you guys can see it. Oh, it is a freaking flea. Son of a... It's crawling in her eye. Hold still, honey. Where'd it go? You ain't had no fleas on you, and I don't like that. I don't like seeing any fleas on you at all. Yep, because I've been letting her mom outside, and I didn't do that for a long time. Not until just here in the last couple weeks. She's obviously carried a flea or two in, and one of them's on her. Daddy will find it here in a little bit, and I'll get it off of you, because I don't see where it went. Daggone it. Sorry. I'm sorry. I looked at that thing I don't know how many times and thought it was dirt or something. Aw. Aw. Alright, guys, I'm going to, my camera, well, let's see. I'm still at 3%, so it's probably going to crash on me. Luckily, I made it through this far. And, next week, hey, Smokey, I got chosen for a loan. No way. Oh, you turned it down. I just put in for it for fun. Never actually expected a call. Can't leave for that long. Yeah, there's no way I could do it. Well, I mean, obviously, my physical condition wouldn't allow me to do something that strenuous. Not even close. But, dude, wow. We'll have to talk about that because, man, I feel like if there was any way at all you could have done that, you should have. I feel like you should have done it. Although, holy crap, man, I'm just going to say it. That would suck. What they put them people through. I think that one guy, didn't he last like 6 months alone before he finally gave up? And he didn't have to give up then. I think he just gave up because he thought that everybody else had probably given up by then. Never had one of those. Bob? I see Bob in here. What's up, Bob? I had your box out today, too. A couple stuff. There was drink mixes in that box. It's not in here now. Oh, well. Yeah, those guys are nuts unless they gave me rations. The only rations are animals. Insects and animals. So that would be your rations, dude. Yeah, I remember that there's a lot of drink mixes in there. That's right, Bob. I almost got out one that Kaylin sent me today, too, to have tonight, which was one of the 40% grape juice drink mixes it has to be from a UGR that she sent me a long time ago. Casey 420 says, "What's up? What's up?" Oh, that's Casper. What's up, Casper? Casper. Love your cat. What's its name? Doesn't have a name. I call it Calico because it's calico in color. Doesn't really come across on camera, but I guess you can see the calico spot there. A little bit right there. A little bit right there. There's some back here on her tail. She was more calico collared when she was a little bit smaller, but I guess that's where her body was smaller and it was, I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, I haven't given her a name because she didn't plan on her sticking around, honestly. But yeah, she's precious. She's precious. She's precious. A little kitty. I love her little feet. Her little feet. Yeah. They all had crackers. All the vintage MREs had crackers. Yes. Well, I mean the first gens. Every first generation MRE had a package of crackers in it. Second generation, did they all have crackers? I think so. I think all second gens had them, which was 86, 87. 86, 87, 88, 89. So, it 87, 80, or wait, yeah, 87, 89. Or 87, 88, 89. Or maybe it's 88, 89. They put in the, I had one sitting here. The little, the little cardboard rations, the MRE stands, the little stand that you could put your pouch, your retort pouch in, and it would stand up, kind of like what a gusseted bottom would do for you, and it would stand up on the table or whatever. That was a 1 or 2 year thing, and that was it. So those might have been what I would consider to be third generations, where they added the large numbers on the side. I think that was because 81 to 85 is the first generation. There's no changes. 86 there was changes. 86, 87, 86, 87 might have been. I don't know. I'd have to go back. It's been a while since I've went through that. Okay, thanks. Kind of new here. Watched Steve for years and found his channel here. Wait a minute. For a year and found his channel. Oh well. Yeah, welcome, Casper. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We have a community built here, and you're more than welcome to be part of it. We encourage new folks to come along and join and come and chat with us on Saturdays. And I think I want to maybe start doing another day where I just kind of screw around and do what I want to do, kind of like I did earlier in the night tonight. Just kind of do my own thing, and you don't like it, don't watch it. To click off. It'll be that simple. It won't be this. It won't be eating rations and whatnot. It'll be something else maybe. Just having some fun doing my thing and enjoying a conversation with someone. What I would call it. I thought about naming it "Who Gives a Damn" kind of thing. Who gives a damn? Nobody. But it's worth talking about. Just to have the conversation. Tortillas? Tortillas? That sounds like Nathan. Tortillas. I think that's what he says. Tortillas. Tortillas. He says something like that. Always busted them up and added them to the main. Robert says, I'm here for the convo and the entertainment. Aletha says, oh my God, laugh out loud. Don't know what we're talking about. Welcome, Casper. We're Saturday around 8:30. That's correct. Better attempt some sleep now. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up. I know I just got loud there for a second. Sorry about that. All right, guys. I want to say huge thanks to everybody who super chatted tonight. Well, I will be going back, making a list throughout this. Someone will be up to get you'll have to be here next week to get it. That's the way it's going to work. And I'll have a runner-up. The runner-up's here. They'll get it. But if neither one of them get it, then I don't know. That's my only plan as of right now. So I've got a generator thing that I can put names into, and It'll pick it for me. That way, it's not me picking someone. So that way, it's fair. So I've done it before, and I'll do it again. I'm gonna do it tonight. Um, so there's that. Thank you guys for sending in any type of super chat. Appreciate you guys. Go check out History Savior's channel. Let's get him up to 1,000 subscribers. That way he'll do his giveaway over there. He's got a huge giveaway thing that he's going to be doing at 1,000 subscribers. So go over there, subscribe to History Savior 1941's channel. And again, there's discount codes and all that crap down there in my description. There's tons of links in my description. You guys are more than welcome to go check out all those channels and links to Minotaur and MRE Nation and foreignmre.com, where you get discounts. I get nothing from that. Nothing at all. Honestly, it's like, so promoting it is just doing nothing but helping them out and helping you guys out. Both. So you guys get a discount, they get your business. So I get nothing other than telling you guys about it. And they've sent me a few rations here and there to check out. So that's pretty much it when it comes to that. Now, I want to say a huge thanks to my patrons as well. Thank you guys for hanging out over there on the Patreon, man. I appreciate all the help over there, because that money is going towards buying rations that I plan on filming here soon. As soon as I can, it won't be long. Let's just put it that way. I got some stuff that's happening that I've been dealing with that I'm not willing to talk about right now. So it is what it is. And some people might think that's kind of crappy of me or weird, but can't help it. I mean, I can't help it. I can tell you guys, but I don't think I want to. I don't want to sound like a wuss, and I don't also one thing I can't talk about. But anyways, all right, guys. So thank you guys for hanging out this Saturday with me. Appreciate each and every one of you guys. I really do. Thank you guys so much. Love this community. Love just everything about it. Everybody's genuinely good people. So we have good fun ration talk. I think tomorrow, by the way, Ration Museum, man. Let's get those numbers up above the 20 or so viewers that we've had over there. Because if you guys want to chat with me, like, I'll be interactively chatting over there on the Ration Museum live stream. So let's get some folks over there. And eventually, that Ration Museum thing is gonna take off, and it's gonna be something. It's gonna be something for the history books as far as rations go. So, but all right, guys. I guess now really all I got left to do is say thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next live stream. Later.